Hello everybody, turn this down. Hello everybody, welcome back to Personales. Seeing as it's St Patrick's Day, we're going to have a Guinness and we'll just have a quick chat with you and a catch up, because I've been away for quite a while. So we'll just get this in a glass and then we'll let you know what's going off. So we'll give that a second and let that settle. So, hello, welcome along, back in Personales. Lots been going on, lots you don't know about, lots I'll show you over oncoming weeks, because I'm back doing videos. Like I said, I've been away. I took a break for three and a half months or something. Sad reasons why I took that time away, really. It was just before Christmas. Well, the 2 week leading up to Christmas, we had a few bereavements in family. We had 3 family members pass. 2 from my wife's side, 1 from mine. 1 were expected. They were on end of life care, but the other 2 really right out at blue. I mean, one of them were only 56, which is no age. Other one were a lot older, but really close family members that went, and I took some time out more to support my wife, because my wife, it's affected my wife more than me, and she's now going to she's been off work since before Christmas, more for the the grief side of it, but we were there when this person passed out at blue, and it's more the trauma, for a better word, of what we witnessed that night and how things unfolded and what have you. And she's now going to start back at work this coming week, a phased return. So I thought it's probably time to try and get back into some sort of normal routine again. But 3 deaths in fortnight leading up to Christmas, 1's bad enough, but when you get 3, you know, it knocks wind out of your sails a little bit. But that being said, we're not here for a sad video. This is about beer brewing, things related. But I just thought I'd just set my stall out, just let you know where I've been. So that's what we're doing. We're back now, and a long awaited. Cheers everybody. Oh, lovely. So, what's been happening? Well, we'll start with what beers I've got. Not too many. Can't even remember what I did last video wise. At the minute I've got a stout on tap, and that keg is right at the bottom. It's when I've lifted it, it's very light, so that will kick very shortly. And it were out of I ain't got the book in here with me. that were out of a homebrew book I've got in the house, and there were a section on stouts, and the first one, it was like a basic stout, and it was called a very good stout. Just simple as that. But I think the premises behind that one was, it was to give you a basic grain bill and some suggested hops. So I tried it as recipe, and then if you read on it, said it's a good grain bill to use as a base and then play around with, changing your hops out and what have you. And it's quite a good base, so I will do that again. It'd be good to add some coffee to it and do a coffee stout, because I'm quite partial to a coffee stout, or just change it up a little bit, but using that base malt bill, which I think that's what I'm going to do later on. And the only beer that I've brewed this year, and we're now coming up to what, halfway through March, more or less, is I brewed a if I just get the pump badge that I made. Now, brewed the infamous Mergy, and in all honesty, I've got it at Ample, and if I'm totally honest, I'm not happy with it. Don't get me wrong, flavour wise, lovely. It's a drinkable pint, it's nothing wrong with it in that respect. But I brewed end of January, might have even just been February, end of January I think it was, and everything that were going off around us, arranging funerals and all other things, my head wasn't in it, and I shouldn't have really brewed. And a couple of little things, like I missed my protoflock, missed my strike temperatures, messing about cooling stuff down, and I did best that I could as it was unfolding, sort of thing. But I shouldn't have brewed. My head wasn't in it, and as a result, it's cloudy. It has cleared a little bit, but it's nowhere near as clear as it should be. Nowhere near. And it feels a little bit thin. So my mash, something's gone wrong when I've mashed in. I don't know, I've not got something right in my mash. So it is going to be a repeat beer. That is something I'm going to nail, because I do like the Mergy. And if you've not tried it, I really suggest you do. And I did save a can. I have got a can of Mergy left. I did buy some before Christmas. I got a 6-pack from 4 Piece Brewery. Check them out if you've not been on their website. Try some of his beers, lovely beers. I did buy a can, and I was going to do a side by side, but I don't know whether I should now, because it'll be nothing like. Let me know what you think. Do you want me to do a side by side, just so I can show you how mine's turned out? Like I said, flavour wise, I'm quite happy with it. You've got that hop profile coming through. Get away. You've got that hop profile coming through. Now, flavour wise, how close it'll be to original, I'm not so sure, but I will do it again, and I will pay attention and do it justice. So we might do a side by side. Let me know what you think, but don't expect miracles, sort of thing. And that's the only beer that I brewed this year, what a Mergy, and I'm a little bit disappointed with it, but you don't win them all, do you? So we've just been muddling through, getting through a few things, still sorting. We're still waiting for death certificates and stuff to come through. They've been, well, they're just never coming. So we're still on with all that. There's lots of things in background going off, but it looks like we're coming out at the other side now, so we can get back to a bit of normality. I just didn't like coming back on YouTube and carrying on as if everything's alright and my wife's still being upset, and that it just didn't feel right. So without going into any more details of who, what and why and where, bereavements, and that's why I've been away. But moving forward, St Patrick's Day today, so we're going to have a couple of beers. I'm not working tomorrow. My wife is starting back tomorrow, but she's on a phased return, just doing mornings, so that's not too bad. And then ironically she'll break up. She only does this week and she's got 2 weeks off then, because she works in a school. It's school holidays. So beer wise, stout and a Mergy. I've got maybe 2, possibly 3 brews that I can do, and then I'm using up more or less everything I've got. My last sack of grain, 25 kilo, that's near on empty. I bet there's only a kilo, 2 kilo left in that. So, and I've got a load of Red X malt, and I've had that well over 12 months, well over. Still all sealed, so I'm going to do something with Red X. I might have enough to do a wheat beer, and then I'm going to have to make something up just to get rid of stuff, and then I'll start and order a few bits in, get some brewing done. So I have got some brewing planned. I might even be brewing on Tuesday this coming week. Yeah, all being well. But I'm in no danger of running out of beer just yet, because that Mergy must be 3/4 of a keg left. I've got a couple in this keg, and then I've got some packs of beer. I have got down, just to show you, I have got a pack of this Brew Dog. Something I got bought at Christmas, and I've not been drinking that much, one thing and another, but I've still got that from Christmas, and it does look a very nice case of beers. If anybody's had it before, you've got the Planet Pale, Hazy Jane Pineapple, Neon Dream, Tropical Wheat Beer, Hazy Jane Guava. You've got the Punk, which everybody's had, but there's quite a few that I've not had in here. Speedbird OG, never heard of that one. Transatlantic IPA, Hoppy Xmas IPA, New England IPA, Hazy Jane Peach, Lost Lager, Elvis Juice, which most of us have had, and a Drop Dead Pony. So quite a good selection of beers in there. So I've got all them, and I've got some other cans and a few miscellaneous bottles and things. So I shouldn't be running out of beer too soon. I am going to do a couple of little projects which hopefully I'll take you along with me. I don't know if you're an old subscriber, you'll remember when I had my bar, before I redid my bar, which I've not done a proper update on my bar, have I? So I can do an update on my bar. When I used to brew over that side at Shed, and I had I built a fermentation chamber in that corner, if you can remember. When I brewed, that's all gone. And if you remember, a while back, I built like a little shelf unit thing here to brew on. Well, I'm thinking that's probably perfect size if I insulate it and put a door on, and I've nearly got a chamber there, and I can still store my pots on top of it and still brew how I intended to brew there. So I'm thinking I've got some polystyrene in there, might insulate it, make a door, and I've got a little fermentation chamber. I can run some electric from sockets up there. I've got a tube heater, so I can do at the minute I can do a heat only chamber, which is what I had over there, and that worked fine for me. So that's a little project we're going to do. And anybody that's what it now? Dylan Jones. He did a. Try and think of his channel. His channel name. Anyway, if you watch him, our Welsh friend, he did a conditioning unit. So when he's kegged his beers, he can put them in this unit. He's got gas running in and he's got cooling, so he can chill them, carb them up, and condition them, and then they get maybe a month or so sat in there, and then when a keg kicks, he takes one out, changes it onto his bar, and it's conditioned and ready to go. I may do something similar to that under my dartboard. I have a little space there that I could do that would fit a keg better than what I was going to do with fermentation chamber there. So I might do fermentation chamber over here, do some sort of conditioning unit there, because my gas bottle's here and I can run a pipe over. I can put a splitter in and run a pipe. They're just a few little plans. I have projects I'm doing in the garden. So we've not gone anywhere, we've just been muddling through life, and hopefully we're going to get back on track. I've quite a few little jobs in here I want to finish off, because everything just went on hold, it had to. So I've still got this seating that I was doing, and it's basically built, but I've not done the cushionings and things on it yet. I've used the cushionings from his garden furniture for now, but good weather's coming, so all that's going to go back outside, so I need to sort that out. And just little things to keep plodding on it. But I think I'll leave it there. I've just let you know I'm still here, and I will be putting some more videos out. So we're going to have some bit of music on, few beers, and as it's an Irish sort of day today, we might even have a little redbreast, a 12-year, and that is a lovely whiskey. And I'll just show you the bottle right quick. For all you whiskey lovers, if you've not tried redbreast single pot still Irish whiskey, aged 12 years, it's matured in oak casks, really nice. And we'll have one of them as well a bit later. So if you've still subscribed to me, thank you very much, and thank you for sticking by me, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers everybody.